Well, a very good evening, everybody. I'm sure there isn't everybody there because this is the first time we have been on in a month. Had a lovely break here at Gulf Harbour Radio. We are ZMH 286. Patricia speaking, and all sorts of achievements here at the house. And so today, in fact, we saw the last of the painters. So up they went, and on the radio I am. It is actually a very pleasant day here at Gulf Harbour, New Zealand. It is 17 degrees still at 5:15 p.m. at night time. Can't complain about that. It's been a steady barometer all day, 1025.5, and very little wind, 6 knots west. Now it was northerly, northwest this morning. Very, very pleasant, albeit a bit chilly in the mornings. It was about 15 degrees off. A bit lower than that when we woke up this morning. There are a few people on the way. I've been keeping track of folk in the course of the last month while we've been busy renovating. And we have Blue Oceans on the way from Fiji. I suspect they're heading to New Caledonia. And we have Lupan on the way from Vanuatu to Bundaberg. So I'm not sure if there's anybody on that, well, nobody probably knows we're on tonight, but I thought, well, I'll just get my brain back into the swing of getting everything working, and here we are. So I'll just throw it over to see if there's anybody listening. This is Gulf Harbour Radio. Patricia standing by. Yeah, there's a bit of noise on the band. I have surprised that anybody is working on around the 8.7 mark, because usually people are further down the 8 megahertz frequency, but there is a little bit of noise, so maybe we're not getting through too well, although it looks like I'm putting out about 250 watts out the spout at the moment. Nothing much to report really from here. The world is pretty much as it has been in the last month. Russia and Ukraine are still at it. The All Blacks are still playing, albeit rather up and down. What else is happening? The weather is still raining on and off, and the work at Gulf Harbour Radio has finally looking as if it's coming to an end. This is Gulf Harbour Radio. Is there anybody out there? Nothing heard. I will just turn off the northern antenna and see if I can hear anything on the one down here. This is Gulf Harbour Radio. Yeah, there is quite a bit of noise on the band. So, all right. Well, what I will do is for anybody that's listening, I will give you Lupan's position. 1742 south, 16747 east, and Blue Oceans is at, let me just have a look here, 1937 south and 17356 east. If there's anybody wanting any information on anybody else, let me know, and I can, whether you're on streaming or on the radio, and I can let you know. I'll just stand by a couple more minutes before closing down. Oh, I heard somebody there. Sorry, who was it? Oh, goodness gracious me, Paul. How did you know that I was going to be on tonight after such a long gap? I haven't even checked where you guys are. I bet you've gone quite a distance since last week. Talk to each other. Where are you at the moment, Paul? Over?
Yeah, good to hear you on the radio, Patricia. We're up on Phantom Island still in Vanuatu.
Phantom Island. Oh, I don't know that one, and I've spent a lot of time in Vanuatu. I'll have to find you on the AIS and see where that is. Did you say Phantom or something else?
No, Phantom Island, the biggest island in Vanuatu.
Oh, okay. Santo. It just came through. It was so strong. Boy, your signal is really, really strong. Okay, so give me a brief update of all the things you've done, over.
Yeah, really, that. I think the last time we talked, we arrived in Port Vila after the safe passage. So the reason I came on today was I was going to check in with Blue Oceans, but I don't think I'm getting through because they're on passage at the moment to New Caledonia, and I just wanted to stay in contact, and it's always nice to hear someone on the radio. But last time we talked, the captain is off board at the moment, so I'm the captain at the moment. We flew out of Port Vila, and then we went around the main island a bit up to Havana Bay. Then we did a long passage up to Malikula Island, also a very nice island where Port Sandwich is, a very calm day. Spent a couple of days there as well, and then we went to Port Stanley, which is a bit higher on the island, one day up there. Each day we spent about 3 to 4 days and caught some really good mahi-mahi and tuna. And then from Port Stanley to Sato Island, we caught a 1.5 meter mahi-mahi, the biggest one was caught, and that was our biggest achievement. And now we spent a little bit of time in Asori Bay, which is just a really small protected bay, and just an island just like an hour away from, and we're at the moment in Lunga Valley Bay. It's in front of the beachfront resort, and it was just an hour away the bay where we stayed. It was very calm and no one was there, so we also gave away the fish because that was too much for us.
Holy smoke, I don't think I've ever seen a mahi-mahi that big. I presume it was a male. That is amazing. So you're telling me that your dad was left you flew out of Noumea, and you've done all of that Havana, Malakula, Sandwich, Stanley, etc. by yourself and in charge. Is that correct, over?
Yeah, Roger, that's correct. Dad is in Port Vila at the moment. He's struggling to get a flight, so we're kind of waiting to get here.
Goodness gracious me. Well, congratulations and very well done. Sounds like you've certainly got your stripes there. Very, very interesting. So, yeah, that's an amazing size mahi-mahi, isn't it? Boy, no wonder you had to give it away. And I bet you've done some really good getting in the water. You've covered some pretty interesting areas, particularly now. So I guess you're waiting for Dad to arrive, and what's the plans for the future, over?
I'm not sure how long it's going to take. At the moment, Dad had a flight for Sunday, for tomorrow, but that got cancelled, and now he has a flight for Monday. Hopefully that doesn't get cancelled. Hopefully, I think their ferry is running every week. One ferry running every week, so if all the flights will be cancelled, he'll just go on a ferry and we'll just have to wait, which means we don't have much time, and we might not even make it to the banks or Torres Island, so we'll just spend a bit more time in Santo. There's a lot to do. Look at the wrecks and all the blue holes and all the amazing things you can see on this island.
Yeah, indeed, there are. And if we go around the corner a bit, there's quite an interesting area there with some very interesting things in the water. Just go around the corner, and there's a lovely little area to go west around the corner, and can't think of the name of there's a little settlement there, but I saw the most interesting fish I've ever seen there, and it's usually pretty isolated, and there's a little place where you can buy fresh stuff. But, well done. Very, very interesting, Paul. I hope your dad does get a flight. Yes, they can be a bit erratic, that's for sure. And sometimes if the weather's been a bit wet, they can't get into certain places because of the foggy nature of the runways. But, excellent. Oh, well, what a good catch-up. Thank you very much for that. I'm afraid my catch-up is nowhere near as exciting because we've been doing mostly... I've been managing people, plumbers and builders and electricians and so on and so forth, but that's all coming to an end. So we haven't in fact enjoyed our month. David is still not too good with his back, but that's still in progress. We'll be back on every night now, except I will be away on Tuesday night next week. I am heading to Auckland for a night. But apart from that, yes, back on air. There's a lot of people moving around now. I'm not sure whether you heard Blue Ocean's position when I came on. It's 1937 south, 17356 east. And what was their speed? Hang on a minute. They're really moving quite well because they've got about 20 knots of southeast wind. They're doing 6 knots on a course of 225. So the wind's not too bad, but running it in the direction-wise southeast, but it is 20 knots, so they'll certainly have plenty of wind, and it is might going to be piping up a little bit tonight. But boy, they're making good progress. There's a boat called Blue Healer. I don't know whether you came across them, Australian boat, not too far behind them. So that's what's going on. I don't know whether you want to know about anybody else. Over.
No, that's okay. I'll try contact them via Iridium email and let them know you guys are back on because they don't mind listening to some people on the radio. There's also a boat leaving where we are, Australian boat. They're leaving for Australia tomorrow, so that'll be interesting.
Okay, if you just let them know we're on. Lupan actually left Port Vila today to go to Bundaberg. So, there is a reasonable passage for people, a bit of a trough coming through, but nothing that's going to upset anybody. So, people are starting to move out and about. Mind you, the whole area, Vanuatu and Fiji in particular, is pretty busy. So, I guess people are interested to move on. All right, well, greetings to all on board, or who are left on board, Somerset, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow night. Paul, over.
Yeah, roger that. Good to hear you guys again, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Over.
Roger that. We'll clear with Somerset, and is there anybody else for Gulf Harbour Radio? Okay, nothing heard. I guess Lupan are finding their sea legs again after being in Vanuatu for a bit, so they might be back on tomorrow. As I mentioned, they have got a good 20 knots from the southeast, so they'll probably be fairly busy getting themselves sorted out for the passage to Bundaberg. Okay, cheers everybody that might be listening, and we will be back again tomorrow night. Cheers all, have a good night. Gulf Harbour Radio clear.